Tigers.
LSU and Clemson, 14-0 versus 14-0. The cream of the crop from the SEC, a team with 6 wins against opponents then ranked in the top 10.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5.
Headlined by the Heisman Trophy winner in Joe Burrow and owners of the most prolific offense in college football, against a program looking to defend its national title and write a page into the sport's history by winning 3 of the last 4 championships. This is a dream title game matchup, and let me explain why. Let's start with the quarterbacks. There has never been a championship game with a QB pairing like this. Maybe the closest approximation was early 2006 when Matt Leinart and Southern California faced off with Vince Young in Texas. That's a good one. This is better.
Wow.
Burrow has made one of the great single-season leaps by any quarterback in recent history in going from an overlooked senior starter, already given the dreaded game manager label, to the Heisman winner and very likely the number 1 overall pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. I just hope he likes Cincinnati. On the other side is the number 1 overall pick in 2021 in Clemson sophomore Trevor Lawrence, who has already crafted a serious legacy as he heads into the final game of his second season. It's number 1 versus number 1, and I am telling you, we have never seen anything like this, especially when you talk about the stakes at play. And while we're talking numbers, it's the nation's number 1 offense, LSU, against the nation's number 1 defense in Clemson. You saw what LSU was about during the Peach Bowl rout against Oklahoma when Burrow and the offense just embarrassed the Sooners with 49 points in the first half. They scored 63 overall. Very scary. Here's what's even scarier. LSU teammates said after the game that Burrow told them the night before the OU matchup that the offense would score 70. They scored 63. Burrow thought they'd score 70. That's frightening. Clemson, nonetheless, will provide a completely different challenge on defense. For one, there's the fact that defensive coordinator Brent Venables lives for moments like these, and he has a track record of milking out elite defensive performances under the bright lights against the best teams in college football. Unlike Oklahoma, and this is important, Clemson and their secondary can go toe-to-toe with LSU's receiver core and win those 50-50 battles that have come to define the Tigers' explosiveness. OU could not. Clemson can. Another major asset in Clemson's corner is just experience. It's been more than 2 years since the Tigers lost a game.
Wow.
You know what? That seems like an important note to keep in mind. You saw during that comeback against Ohio State in the Fiesta Bowl that it could be that Clemson has just forgotten what it means to lose or what it takes to lose. So what's the key when Tigers meet Tigers on Monday night in New Orleans? For LSU, it's taking care of the football, finding big plays downfield, because they need to avoid having to churn out extended drives against this Clemson defense. For Clemson, it's keeping Trevor Lawrence clean after he took a beating against Ohio State, and finding a way, somehow, some way, to rattle Burrow without taking assets away from their secondary. Look for scoring, look for explosive plays, look for elite, high-level talent, and when all is said and done, after 60 minutes or maybe overtime, look for Clemson to find a way to derail LSU's offense just enough to take home another national championship.
Hey sports fans, if you want to see more videos like this, check out some of our other ones right here. And if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and stick around for more from USA Today Sports.